Thank you so much for supporting me. We are growing every day. Me and you, we are both growing with our work and everything. So, today you are here to discuss about prosperity now.
Yes, yes. We have been dropped in this new economy. This new economy has been presented to it. We've been dropped in this new economy. And so, in this time of turmoil, the
Mhm.
world has been turned upside down. News of coronavirus, businesses are shutting down. People are fearful, anxious. They don't know what the future holds for them. There is so much uncertainty. But you know what? I want to tell you something. In this uncertainty, there's opportunities, there are solutions, but you can only see the solutions if you take a step back and you don't get involved in all of the chaos, right? And so today I want to talk about focusing on prosperity, having prosperity now, because when you focus on prosperity, you're going to bring more of it into your life. And I think now is a perfect time for people to take a step back and say, wow, really get some clarity for their life. What do they really want for their life? You know, a lot of people right now maybe are don't have enough money. They don't know the right strategies. They are maybe fearful about the future. They're looking for guidance and leadership. They want to know how they can take care of their families. I want to tell you right now that there are opportunities for you if you focus on prosperity.
Hmm. What about this coronavirus outbreak that is changing the dimension of our daily activities?
Right. When you say changing the daily activities, what do you mean?
Because prosperity during the coronavirus outbreak, how will you define prosperity now, whereby many people cannot go to work, many people cannot actualize their visions, and many other things that are going on in the world right now because of the coronavirus outbreak? So, how can we define prosperity in this crisis, in the midst of this crisis?
Okay, great question. First of all, prosperity, first of all, is a state of mind, a state of being, okay? Even though there's so much chaos in the world, you don't have to let it affect how you feel, right? You are always in control of this, how you think and how you feel. God has given you that right. So if you are buying, you can acknowledge what's going on, but you don't have to buy into it. You don't have to let it affect you, control your feelings, right? You're in control of that. Second, right now is the time where people have to evolve. Businesses and people have to get smart and evolve and rethink their strategy, right? Like for you example, you are now more focusing on your show, and you told me that you have gained more listeners and more viewing and have put more focus on your show. That is one way that you have evolved during this time. You haven't, you didn't stay stagnant and say, oh my God, coronavirus, I am, right? Because what's that going to do? It's not going to do anything
Yeah.
for
Yes, yes. Like
you.
what I told you before we started this show, that said, no, was it? No, one of my friend called me. She just dropped before we started this phone. She called me. She was asking me, how are you doing this coronavirus outbreak? Have you been staying at home, practicing the social distancing? I said, you know what? I'm busy. I try to make myself productive, even though the coronavirus outbreak is affecting everybody. But I don't want to just stay home not doing anything, try to make myself a little bit more productive at home by engaging in my daily shows and writing articles, books, and everything. So it's part of the prosperity we are talking about during this coronavirus outbreak.
Right. And like you said, you can either be a victim, have a victim mentality, like this is happening to me, or you can start to have a prosperity mindset and consciousness to say, okay, this is happening. What things can I do to shift and evolve and rethink my strategy? Maybe it's time for me to utilize other skill sets I have to start doing something else that can bring me income or another business idea, right? So it's how you happen to coronavirus is happening, but it's how you react to it. So some people are reacting like you are. They are rethinking their strategy, putting more focus on their business, keeping themselves busy with other projects and tasks, when other people are just sitting around like not knowing what to do. So that is the difference between having a prosperity mindset, having a victim mindset, right? Being a victim isn't going to do anything for you, right? You have this, the greatest gift you've been given is your mindset, your creativity as a human being, your skill set. So this is a perfect time to utilize your skill set and say, okay, how can I evolve? What can I do for my business? What other skills can I adopt and use to so I can thrive in this economy? And I want to give you an example of somebody that's like some people, how they've evolved. So right now with coronavirus, like people, all the gyms are closed, right? People go to the gym, they work out, they're all closed. And there was one person in Los Angeles. He owned one of the largest gyms in Los Angeles. And all of a sudden, coronavirus hit and his gym was closed. So all of a sudden, no customers, right? So he had an idea. He said, okay, why don't I phone my clients and say, hey, I know you're at home right now and you can't come to the gym. What if I ship to you your favorite piece of equipment? Let's say it's a treadmill, a stairmaster, or anything like that. What if I ship to you your favorite piece of equipment and you can rent it for me every month? And his clients go, wow, what a great idea. What a great idea. Yes, yes, yes. So for his gym membership, he was maybe charging $30 or $40 a month for a gym membership. To rent the machines, he's charging $100 a month to rent the machine. So he's just found a way to double his income or increase his income just by being creative and rethinking different strategies, right? And so that's what people need to understand, is that they have other skill sets and things that they can do to rethink and create new strategies and new opportunities. But you can't do it when you're in a closed mindset, right? You're muted, Neckpan. Sorry.
I said exactly. We have to be a little bit innovative, especially during this lockdown, that we are all sitting there not doing nothing. Just think critically about something you can be doing that will make you a little bit productive during this coronavirus outbreak. That is the thing. You are right, Manny. Like what I said earlier, that I've been engaging in these daily shows, writing some articles, doing my research and everything, that after the corona outbreak, after the government has lifted the lockdown, at least I can be proud of what I did during the lockdown. Okay. Yeah.
The governments, society, they're in the media, they're feeding you this information. They want you to be fearful. They want you to be anxious. When you do that, you're buying right into their plan. They want to be able to spread this mass fear. But you know what? At the end of the day, you have personal power. And that's what I want to get across to you today. Regardless of what's going on in your country, the politics, anything like that, you have personal power yourself to, and your own free will to make your own decisions and choices, right? And so that's what I want you to focus on, regardless of what's going on in the world, in the government, with anything. You have the ability right now to be creative and think of new strategies that you can start to implement to have prosperity now and to take care of yourself and your family. Because if you have a family right now, they want you showing up as your best. Let's say you have family, kids you're taking care of, grandparents. You want to be at your best for them. So when you're in a state of fear and anxiety, you can't show up as your best self. So by taking a step back, again, focusing on the good stuff you already have. Again, if you have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, you're not infected with coronavirus, you have something to be so grateful for. Tune into that, focus on that abundance and that prosperity. And I'm telling you, your mind will open, and all of a sudden new ideas, new ways of thinking are going to come into your mind because you're open. And that's why I see Neckpan. She is open, she's creative, she's innovative. She's not sitting back and saying, oh my God, coronavirus, I'm not going to do anything, all my life is ruined. No, I'm going to grow my list of subscribers. And she's now grown more viewers, right, during this coronavirus. And she's working on other projects in her book. You're muted again, sorry.
Okay, so I'm working hard to grow my shoes, and beside that is something that I do. I enjoy doing this. Okay, one thing people don't know is that it's very very boring to be working in a place that you don't like. So you have to make sure you engage yourself in a kind of a job that you enjoy. Okay, something that you love doing. It's very fun. There's nothing so beautiful than working in a place or uh, having a job that you love at the same time making money out of it. It's very very important. There are many people that just work in a maybe any type of job. They will just work all their life and they don't like their job. Try to be creative. Try to be innovative. There are many things that you can do that you love to do, and you at the same time you earn money from it. So we have to be critical sometimes with what we do. Think critically about the type of business that you love to do that will also give you money. I guarantee you, and you will enjoy doing what you are doing, and you also earn money from it.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong. Like if going to work to support your family, do what you have to do. But like Neckman said, think of that passion you have, the side hustle they call it, side passion, things that you can do on the side. Why
Mhm.
people think that they can only earn money from one source, their job? No, think of your passion, something you can do on the side that gives you fulfillment in your heart. And you know what? If you stick with it long enough, like Neckbang, you'll be able to, make money from it. And that's where true joy comes from. Is finding what you really love to do and that passion and purpose in your life. And there's no better feeling than what me and Neckpan do is when we help somebody. When you help somebody, or somebody comes up to us and goes, "Oh, Manny, I really loved what you said. You inspired me." Like it gives you a feeling of a good feeling, that you're doing good work. And I
Yes, you feel that sense of fulfillment when people tell you that they
it's like
love
a
what you are doing.
sidekick income, I call it, right? It's
Yes,
and I feel like you're put on this earth to make other people's lives better. You're not here just for you. It's too selfish, right? Your life will become better by helping other people. So if you feel bad or you're feeling fearful or anxious, just go help somebody. I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better.
exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Help the world. And so that's why I want to spread this message of prosperity to you, right? And so this Thursday, I'm doing a webinar with somebody from the US. He's an amazing guy. His name's Curtis Banks. Over 30 years, he's been teaching people how to manage their money better, right? Because right now, with this coronavirus, you have to change up your system on what you're doing all of a sudden, right? You cannot be spending the same way. You have to be doing smarter things with your money as well, right? Because of this situation, you can't be having the same spending habits that you've been having. Now you have to really create a plan for safeguarding your wealth and increasing your earning potential as well. So that's also what a part of this prosperity. That's going to also help you build prosperity as well. Is how to manage your money effectively and better, and how to
Awesome.
get out of debt.
So how can we join tomorrow with this link? I just posted the link in the comment area. So we join through this link. Anybody can join, or do we need a connection?
Anybody can join. Anybody can join. And for the people that join, we're going to give them a free ebook. We're going to give them a free ebook from me and from Curtis on he has an amazing money management system that he's going to share. And they will get a free ebook for signing up. I encourage you, wherever you are in the world, please join us on Thursday. You're going to be so glad you did. We're going to be talking more about prosperity, but how you can actually thrive in this new economy, capitalize on opportunities, how to utilize wealth strategies and achieve prosperity in your life.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
right now, I feel like people need this more than ever because people maybe are losing just a little bit of hope. They're not really sure of the future, right? Unemployment is high. Businesses are shutting down. We don't know what the future holds, but you know what? You can get clear in here, right? You can get clear in your mind and really take a step back and say, okay, how do I want the next, 1, 2, 3, 5 years of my life